were hearing Norman regarding Iran, and as one of the things that he said, quite so important, that one does not make moves in the military, in the Navy, especially with this aircraft carrier armada, if there is not something in plan. And we know that almost 20% of the world's crude oil export comes out of the Strait of Hormuz. Anything blocking of this strait would cause huge implications for energy markets worldwide. The crude oil price would then go very high, would spike per barrel. And like a nation that depends on crude oil, even in Bangladesh, we're very heavily dependent, as well as our neighbors in India. So once again, world is fragmenting, and the leaders are admitting the fact that we have moved away from globalization. We've entered imperialism, colonial era politics and administration. I want to understand what you see, and do you think that a very attack is imminent between the US and Iran?
No, not yet. As of now, I don't see that they will do it, because there's so many other things that are going wrong. But at the same time, Trump is under tremendous pressure from Netanyahu to do something with Iran. And you know, the protests that recently took place were organized by CIA and Mossad working together. Even their agents were present in the protests.
Right.
See. So that is why Trump said that please don't hang anyone. If you hang, we are going to take action. Now, I have no idea whether after this warning from Trump, whether anybody has been hanged or not, because the warning was specifically about hanging. He said, we will not do anything, but please don't hang anybody. So since it was related to hanging, I have no idea whether they have done anything. We hang people after that warning or not. Now, Iran is a power, you have to understand. It's got lot of missiles and all sorts of missiles. Then they have been supported by China. They know how to block these. They, as I told you, they blocked internet, including Elon's Starlink. I think these are about 9,000 satellites or something, or 900, whatever. All of them were blocked in as much as Iran is concerned. Nothing came out of Iran. You see, so they have got technology. It's not that they do not have any technology like the other Arab states.
One would be very wrong if they were to make this assumption.
Who?
Anyone that made this assumption that Iran is falling back technologically would be very wrong.
Very wrong, because as I told you, there are more than 200,000 engineers working on these things. So I would say that immediately I don't see it is imminent, and it will also depend on the kind of domestic politics that shape up after his return, because his Davos visit has been devastating. He has totally failed. European Union has gone against him. On Greenland, he has totally failed. I am sure you must have heard about the Prime Minister giving a press briefing, Prime Minister of Greenland. They have now decided that they will not call this piece of land Greenland anymore. They'll give it a different name, which is their local language name.
Right.
So, you know, all kinds of things are happening. Trump has totally de-alienated the European Union completely. And as I was talking about Carney's speech, you see, Carney, the Canadian Prime Minister, had visited China, gone on a 3-day state visit to China before he came here. That was a very successful state visit that he had with Xi.
Right.
Trump did not explode or speak of 100% duty when he went to China or when he returned from China. It was the speech of the Canadian Prime Minister in Davos which humiliated Trump.
Correct.
That is when he comes up with this 100% tariff on you. And by doing this, he again made a mockery of himself, because all the European Unions thought he's a comedian.
He's
He's
lying.
not the president of
and
the
it will
United
last
States.
only 1 week, because when it was regarding Greenland, he said any country in support of sovereignty of Greenland would be slapped with 10% tariff. So tariff is just a method, a rhetoric to end the conclusion or end the drama between the various sides. It's a very important observation by Advocate Mohsin Rashid.